Hey, Mosaic City family, how's it going? I want to encourage you to go ahead and get ready to comment. Looking forward to our trivia night tonight. If you are new to this, basically you just type in the answer. You can answer with number or the word or a part of the word, and it will count your answer. And at the end, it tallies it all up and tells you who had the most correct answers. Melody's been doing pretty good here lately, so let's see how well she does tonight. What's up, Tyler McNicka? See, he's in the house tonight. What's up, Marcus? Looks like Marcus is watching. Hope everything's going good there in New Orleans with you guys. There's Melody. Looks like the sim selects are on. And Michael, Garrett, and Grayson. What's up, guys? Hey, Lincoln. What's up, man? Good to see you on here. And Bethany. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. And I want to go ahead and say a couple of announcements. One is we will have our Zoom Bible study starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. If you didn't get the link, it should have been sent through Remind. If you're not on Remind, you need to get on Remind so you get those links. But if you didn't get it and you want it, let me know. You can type it in right here in the comments, and we will send that link out to you guys. Basically, we have that at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And I want to say this. Maybe you're not planning on, since we're worshiping from home or living rooms, maybe you're not planning on getting all ready, getting your hair did and all that stuff. You don't have to show your video on that. You can actually just participate. We can hear your voice. But that's a great time to just get to see each other, hear each other, pray together, as well as study God's Word. That's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then, of course, it's followed with our Bible or live worship gathering at 11. And that's on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. And so make sure you're tuning in there and inviting other people to join in with us. We have a special announcement I'm super excited to tell you guys about. And I'm going to share that at the end of the service tomorrow. So I can't give it away, but I can tell you this. Make sure you watch tomorrow's service all the way to the end as I share that exciting announcement about Easter, about what we're doing. We're going to have a great opportunity. It's just going to be a wonderful time, something different, something new. And I can say this, even if we didn't have this shelter in place situation, I think this would have been an awesome thing to do anyway. So we're going to be able to do something great for Easter. I'm excited about that. Easter's not canceled, y'all. Easter's not canceled. We might be doing things a little different than normal, but hey, we're still going to celebrate Easter, worship the Lord as normal. We've got about 35 seconds left until we get started tonight with our trivia, and it gets going, and it just keeps on going pretty fast. So just keep up, jump in there. I want to encourage everyone to answer something, even if you're not trying, answer something. Last time we had some people just sitting back watching, like, this ain't a show. You got to jump in there and participate. So jump in there and participate. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. Yeah, we'll get Suzanne. We'll get your mom added there. I'll message you after this is over and get her information so we can get her added to Remind. All right. The book of Genesis ends with the death of whom? Is it Joseph, Noah, Abraham, or Moses? Which one is it? I got some Bible trivia in here tonight. Don't worry if you don't get it right. It's okay. Just answer. We're not going to shame anybody over this. Got my coffee ready. All right. There you go. Tyler's answering there. Let's get some more people answering there. You can type in 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right. My video feed has about 5 to 6 seconds delay from when I say or do something to when you guys comment. So Lincoln said Abraham. All right. It was Joseph. All right. Looks like got some answers there. I didn't come through on my end. That's all right. But Joseph was the answer there. All right. The book of Genesis. There's some interesting trivia questions I've looked up, and I'm like, I didn't know that. I mean, that's great to know. Kind of things that you don't really think about. Like, don't know that I knew that one. Kind of like what we did last week was what's the last word in the Old Testament? Well, I know now. Do you guys remember what it is? You can type it in there. In Roman numerals, what number is represented by the letters IX? Is it 11, 19, 9, or 21? This one you may want to just type in 1, 2, 3, or 4 because it may get confused there. I don't know. All right, you got a couple of people guessing. Yeah, no Googling, guys. No Googling Melody. You can't be Googling. All right, no asking Alexa or Google Home or anything like that. You just got to guess the correct one. All right, let's see what it is. If you follow Super Bowls or stuff like that, you might kind of know your Roman numerals. Not something we use that much, but Melody says she's not Googling. She's not cheating, but that's, All right, it was 9. You got it. You guys, unless you guys got it right, it was 9. All right, so X means 10, and if the I is in front of it, you subtract 1. If it's 2 I's, X, you subtract 2. So, yeah, so the number 9. If the I is on the opposite side, you add. I didn't come up with this, but that's just the way it is. All right, next question. In law, the principle that a person can't be tried twice for the same offense is called double what? Is it a double offense, double jeopardy, double conviction, or double cheeseburger? I like that one. We got a double cheeseburger right here. Double cheeseburger with hold the cheese. Does that just make it a... Anybody ever order a cheeseburger and ask them to hold the cheese? I know sometimes on the menus, a cheeseburger is actually cheaper because it's on a special menu than it is than a hamburger is. So you can order a cheeseburger, hold the cheese. All right, let's see what your answers were. It's calculating the answers right now, seeing who got these correct. All right, double jeopardy. All right, got some. Marcus got double cheeseburger. I like that one. All right, that kind of makes me want a cheeseburger right about now. I mean, I'm not even hungry. I just ate. Did you guys have a good dinner tonight? Marcus says he's just trying to make it fair. So what you're really saying is, Marcus, is that you're so good at this, you're going to have to purposely make one wrong. Is that what you're saying? All right. What color jersey is worn by the winners of each stage of the Tour de France? Is it yellow, green, red, or blue? It's one of those colors. What, Bethany, you had cheeseburger tonight, for real? Marcus has sausage, shrimp. Man, I'm coming to your house. Well, no, I'm not. You guys got the coronavirus like crazy. But I want some shrimp. I want some chicken and sausage. All right, which one is it? Yellow, green, red, or blue? Does anybody watch the Tour de France? I don't. I mean, I'm not really into that, but I know it's a thing. So which one is it? I didn't know they had stages, and I didn't know they wore a certain color, honestly. But I'm just seeing this. I didn't come up with the questions. All right. Yellow is yellow. All right. So I guess they put their yellow T-shirts on. They were the winner for that stage. All right. So I hope everyone had a good day today. Man, it was like nice outside. I even got a little sun on my arms. I have to start putting some sunscreen on. Tyler said, where is it held? I'm assuming it's held in France. I don't know. It's Tour of France, right? I'm not even going to say, Marcus, which one it is. I don't know. All right. Who invented the telephone? Was it Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Alexander Graham Bell, or Benjamin Franklin? Some of these inventions, we tend to think that someone invented them when in reality it was someone else. And sometimes we call someone an inventor when they weren't an inventor, or a president when they were actually not a president. So some of these names can get confusing. Some of these guys may have gotten, we say invented something when actually they only improved upon something. So who is it? Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Alexander Graham Bell, or Benjamin Franklin? All right, it is Bell, like Alexander Graham Bell. All right. So obviously the telephone has revolutionized, especially today's phones, right? I mean, of course, we call it a cell phone today, but how many of us actually use it to talk on? Very rarely, right? I mean, probably maybe 10% of the time we're on our phones, we're actually using it as a phone. We're usually texting or on Facebook, whatever. All right, what temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 195 degrees Fahrenheit, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, or 223 degrees Fahrenheit. Marcus says his the answer was wrong. I don't know. All right, which one is it? You're trying to. I can tell you this: that it won't ever reach that number if you're watching the pot. It will never get there. There's just something about watching a pot that just cools off the water. All right, let's see what the answers are. The answer is 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which also is 100 degrees Celsius. So you guys who guessed 100, it's actually 100 Celsius and 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So there you go. Sometimes I wonder why in the world do we use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius? Why do we use standard instead of metric? Because I'm just saying it's much easier to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus all the weird fractions that we use. Whatever. We also speak English, and that's the hardest language ever. All right, which character in Frozen, the movie Frozen, likes warm hugs? Is it Olaf, Elsa, Anna, or Sven? Which one is it? Yeah, we'll see how many of you guys watch that. How many of you guys have seen Frozen 2? Have you guys seen Frozen 2? I have not seen it. I think Ava has seen it. Is that right, Ava? She didn't hear me. Oh well. All right, let's see who likes warm hugs. Bethany says she has seen Frozen 2. And Missy says, yes, Ava has seen it. I thought so. Tyler McNicka, you're not missing anything, man. If you had seen it, I might have question marks. Unless you're going with like a younger cousin or something. All right, Olaf. Of course, Olaf likes warm hugs, although he's a snowman. Good figure. He also likes summer, and he's a snowman. But who doesn't like summer, right? Suzanne Hinton says that she's seen both of them. All right. Sven, was he the reindeer or was he the guy? I can't even remember. What instrument did David of the Bible, play? Was it the harp, the drums, the cymbals, or the saxophone? Okay, Suzanne says that Sven was the reindeer. Okay. That's right. He was the reindeer. The reindeer that didn't talk but did talk. So, was it the drums, the harp, cymbals, or saxophone? I actually played the saxophone. I picked it up. I don't know, about a year ago. I even bought me some reeds to just see what I could do, and I was like playing at it. I might have to record an album. I don't know. It was the harp. He played the harp. And Joe said saxophone. I like Joe's answer. All right, Suzanne, you played the clarinet. Did anybody else play an instrument? Yeah, the saxophone would have been pretty cool back in the day. Suzanne says she played it from 6th to 12th grade. I remember I signed up to play the saxophone the first day that they asked anybody who wanted to be in band. I never thought about it. They just came in PE, said, who wants to be in band? And I was like, sure, that's better than PE. And they asked me what instrument I wanted to play. I said saxophone because that was one of the options. And I didn't even know what a saxophone was. Had no clue what it looked like. All right, where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? In Michigan, the Moon, Israel, or India? Which one is it? The didgeridoo. I remember, Michael, when you made a didgeridoo. That was the most awesome thing. I thought it was the coolest thing. Yes, Melody. Tyler says India. Joe says India. The Sea of Tranquility. I think you might be surprised about this one. It is the moon. All right, someone tell me, where do you find that answer from? Because like obviously it was probably in a book or something, or maybe a movie or something. Where I would have thought India or Israel myself, like kind of like the Dead Sea, Sea of Tranquility. India sounds about right. But where was that from? I have no clue. All right. How many days and nights did Jesus fast? All right. How many did he fast? Was it 40, 22, 365, or 12? Okay. Got to think. How many days did he fast? Yeah, don't copy Joe's answer. He said saxophone earlier, I think, right? Um, all right, a lot of people are guessing 1 for 40. Yeah, the moon. Joe's like, yeah, you guys have to be cheating because seriously, where'd you get the moon? Now, no one's told me yet, have they? Where did that come from? Does anybody know? All right, it was 40 days and nights. Jesus fasted for 40 days and nights. Someone showed up and he gave him some issues in the desert. Does anybody remember that? All right. Next question. What is the fifth planet from the sun? Fifth from the sun. Our sun. And it's is it Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, or Mars? Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, or Mars? Which one is it? All right, and don't Google. Maybe some of you guys learned, the planets in order from the sun. Is Pluto a planet? I don't know. It depends on what decade it is. There you go. Joe should know, right? Because he works for NASA. I mean, isn't that like NASA Orientation 101? All right, let's see what the answer is. Joe says, yeah, but we're trying to go to Mars right now. It is Jupiter. Jupiter. The fifth planet from the sun. Okay, Joe. Which planet is Mars from the sun? Since you guys are trying to go to Mars, I'm gonna have to Google the Sea of Tranquility because I have no clue where that came from, and now I'm interested. All right, what is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Is it Africa Great Lake, Lake Superior, Lake Victoria, or Lake Michigan? Which one is it? Freshwater lake in the world. Okay. Which one is it? We were talking about bodies of water today, and how many of you guys have a thing about like getting in water you can't see your feet in, like rivers and stuff? I don't know. When we were up in Michigan, we went to one of the Great Lakes, and wasn't that great. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun. Okay. I think you're right. All right. Lake Superior is the correct answer. The largest freshwater lake in the world. Now, I think Lake Michigan is actually a combination of lakes. I'm not sure about that. But Lake Superior has the greatest surface area of all the lakes. It's not the deepest or holds the most water, and I'm not sure how they even calculate that, but that's what they say. But it is the largest surface area. All right, what did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan? Was it an alarm clock, a coin, Captain Hook's hat, or a fish? Okay. Tyler remembers Lake Erie. Okay. I remember that. Tyler, you and Lee actually cooked dinner or lunch that day. I guess it was lunch on the grill. I got some photo and video of that. Honestly, didn't expect them to turn out too well, but they were good. You guys did a good job. All right, let's see what the answers are. Peter Pan. I like the movie Hook. If you guys ever seen that one, that's a good movie. All right, it was an alarm clock, old school alarm clock. He did actually swallow Captain Hook's hand, but that was only after Peter Pan cut it off. And I don't know that that was necessarily in the movie, but it's part of the storyline. But so that's why that's not one of the options. He might have swallowed his hat too. I don't know. But it was an alarm clock. That's what he was known for. That when he come around, you could hear him ticking. All right, what is Meemaw's famous Wednesday night dish? All right, Meemaw, my mom. What is her favorite? What is she known for on Wednesday nights? Is it spaghetti, tacos, fried chicken, or chili? Which one is it? Does Garrett like watching Peter Pan? Have you guys ever heard of spaghetti tacos? I don't know about that. I've heard of it though. I don't know that I want spaghetti in a tortilla. All right, let's see what the answers are. It is spaghetti, Meemaw's spaghetti. The kids love that. Wish we could have that this Wednesday. Kind of miss our Wednesday nights. Those have been special. When all this Corona situation settles down, we will be getting back together on Wednesday nights at Huntsville Mobile Homes. We had a big kickoff planned with a Christian magician coming, and we were going to do a big cook-off and cookout. And well, we'll postpone that. We plan on still doing that at some point. What is the only mammal who cannot jump? Is it a penguin, a duck, an elephant, or a bear? Oh my. Which one is it? Penguin, duck, elephant, or bear? Now, while this is an interesting fact, I can imagine knowing the answer. I mean, I don't hang out with any of those very much. I know a penguin can't fly, right? They definitely can't jump. Let's see what the answer is. I think the key word there is mammal. All right, elephant. Elephant. I actually used to have some ducks, and I think they could jump. I think they kind of like the chickens. They kind of jump to be able to fly a little bit. I don't know, but elephant, I guess, can't jump. I thought they jumped on like Dumbo though, because like when the mouse would come around, they just kind of jump. Didn't one of them jump in the other arms of the other, something like that? I don't know. All right, in 2009, VMA's Whose Speech Did Kanye West Interrupt? Was it Beyonce, Pink, Taylor Swift, or Lady Gaga? Who did he interrupt in 2009? All right, Tyler McNichol says Taylor Swift. All right, Bethany says Taylor Swift. Don't just answer what other people answer now. See a lot of threes and Taylor Swift's. Is that the right answer though? We'll have to see. Seems like I remember seeing this on the news, but I didn't watch it. Melody says she knows this one. It is, man. Everyone guessed Taylor Swift. All right, Taylor Swift. That was an easy one for everyone, huh? Honestly, I would have thought Lady Gaga. I don't know. All right, I, Kanye has come a long way since 2009, hasn't he? Uh, we have an evangelist here in Alabama named Scott Dawson. We used to go to his youth conferences, and he actually had Kanye West show up to their youth conference this last year, and I thought that was pretty cool. What ship was the first to use the distress signal SOS? Was it the USS Missouri, the Titanic, I can't even say speak tonight, Titanic, the Santa Maria, or the Southern Belle? Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Hey Janet, how's it going? All right, which one was it? The distress signal SOS. Who was the first to use it? It was the Titanic. It was the Titanic. It was the first one. I didn't know that. Thought that was very interesting, and it definitely wasn't the Southern Belle. I think that's a local boat. And the Santa Maria, wasn't that one of Columbus's ships or something like that? And the USS Missouri was just like one that we just threw in there. Sounds good though. All right, who wrote the play Much Ado About Nothing? Have you seen that? Seems like Missy and I had to watch that for an art appreciation or something like that she took. Um, was it William Shakespeare, Oscar Wilde, Neil Simon, or Tony Evans? Which one is it? Sitting over here looking at all the comments. Well, as we come close to the end, I just want to again remind you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. we will have our Zoom Bible study led by Joe. It's led by Joe, but it's a discussion based. And the cool thing about Zoom is we can see and hear from each other. It's a little bit more interactive than this right here, just the typing. And so I would encourage you to sign on tomorrow. We sent a link out today through Remind. If you're not on Remind, I want to encourage you to get on Remind. If you need to be on Remind, send me a message, or you can type it right here saying, hey, I need to get on Remind. But that's where we're sending all the information that you need to know through that. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we'll have the Zoom Bible study. Be a good time just to see each other, hear each other's voices, and pray together and study God's word. And of course, at 11 o'clock, we have our worship gathering online on Facebook as well as YouTube. I want to ask you to do your part. We have learned that if you do a host watch party, if you'll host a watch party, that more people will be able to watch it and tune in than if you just share a link. So I encourage you to do a watch party tomorrow for a worship gathering. How old was Moses when he encountered the burning bush? Was he 40, 33, 80, or 95? So I always found this interesting because, you know, when you see storybooks or pictures, images depicting Moses, you kind of had this idea of what he's like, but sometimes it's not accurate according to his real age. Of course, people lived a lot longer back then. And so I don't know what you would look like at a certain age. If you'd still look like, if you were 100 years old, would you look like you would be 100 years old if you today? So I don't know. All right, let's see what the answer is. It is 80. So he was 40 years old when he left Egypt, when he ran away from killing the Egyptian guard. He was 40 years old. He was 80 years old, 40 years later, that he encountered the burning bush, and he was 120, 40 years after that he passed away. So, and of course, these numbers, I'm sure, are estimates so that you can remember 40, 40, and 40. So, all right. So he was an old man, 80 years old. How many sons does Brother Jeff have? Is it 2, 4, 3, or 6? Brother Jeff Whitehead. All right. Hey, Angie, how's it going? Good to see you on here. All right. Brother Jeff Whitehead, does he have 2, 4, 3, or 6 sons? Where is he keeping them all? All right, let's see what the answer is. Brother Jeff Whitehead, how many sons does he really have? Do you know? Do you know him better than you think you do? Let's see. He has 3. He has 3. And it's Reed, Trey, and Grant. And sometimes you get to see them all. They have been all appearing on the Wednesday night Bible study videos. So I encourage you to make sure you're tuning in on that for Wednesday nights. Also tomorrow, Missy we will upload Missy's Bible study for children. So I want to encourage you to be looking out for that. We'll send out the link. It'll be on YouTube, the Missy's Bible study for children. If you don't have a packet and you would like a packet, let us know. Bethany, congratulations. Melody, what happened? You're not on the leaderboard at the top this week. Aaron, you got, and Suzanne, second and third. But anyway, so Missy's Bible study will be coming out tomorrow, as well as all the other stuff. This week we hosted a kind of a trial run, a Zoom with the youth. We're going to be doing that again this week, so I encourage them to be looking out for that. We'll get the information out ahead of time so they can plan on getting logged in and Zooming with us this week. But again, I want to encourage you guys, make sure you stay tuned to the end of tomorrow's service, because we will be announcing our Easter plans And I'm super excited about that because, I really didn't know what we'd get to do with all the shelter in place laws and stuff like that. But I can tell you it's going to be exciting. So make sure you stay tuned tomorrow. Again, host a watch party. If you go with like you're posting a video, you can host a watch party that way. But that way, more people, like you can invite your friends and other people to watch that, and they are more likely to tune in if you're hosting a watch party than they would just clicking on a link. But either way, just do your part in sharing the links or hosting a watch party. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Praying for you. If you have any needs, if you have a prayer request or anything like that, we're here for you. So I want to encourage you to reach out. And again, just look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. You guys have a good night.